Well, the countdown to the midterm elections, well, it's on. And as campaigns across the country are ramping up last-minute efforts to secure enough votes come November 8th, political analysts are predicting large numbers of people will turn out. Richard Jordan has the latest on the political landscape.
With midterm elections right around the corner, a new Associated Press NORC poll finds 71% of voters believe the future of the country is at stake this November, regardless of their political affiliation.
Majorities of Republicans and Democrats are deeply dissatisfied with the way things are going in the country and pessimistic about the state of politics. Despite that, the poll shows us that voters are motivated to turn out this year. More than 8 in 10 registered voters say it is extremely or very important to them to cast a ballot in this year's elections.
The data suggests the potential for high voter turnout next month. But just like any poll, analysts say the findings are never an exact prediction of the end results. Instead, polls are better for gauging voter attitude on important issues, which could play a role in how they vote.
It's important to have a healthy level of skepticism about polls that are conducted before the election. Who is actually going to go and vote on election day is something that a pollster cannot tell you ahead of time. That's probably one of the big reasons for polls being a little bit off in recent elections.
Meanwhile, according to Professor Marjorie Hershey of Indiana University, exposure to negative political ads near the end of a campaign can actually weaken voter turnout.
Conflict is inevitable about politics, but it's also very disconcerting. If they see a lot of attacks against that person they've decided to vote for, one of the things that is, at least in part, likely to happen is that they'll decide, oh, I can't really figure out whether this attack is warranted or not, so maybe I'll just forget the election.
Richard Jordan, Fox News.
The number of cities with affordable starter homes is shrinking. A woman gets busted at a Walmart self-checkout, and a fan favorite at McDonald's may be going away. Grady Trimble has those stories and more in today's Business Briefs.
Soaring inflation having a major impact on first-time home buyers. A stunning new survey found Americans believe they can only afford a starter home in 4 U.S. cities. The survey from Point2 Real Estate shows those earning the median income in Detroit, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Memphis are the only people who can actually afford to buy their first home. Arrested at self-checkout. A Michigan woman stopped by police at a Walmart accused of not scanning all her items. Store security noticed she wasn't paying for everything, prompting them to review surveillance footage and contact police. Police say she has stolen over $1,000 worth of merchandise since April. She's now charged with first-degree retail fraud. Virgin Australia is launching a new campaign to get travelers to love the most hated seat on an airplane. Riders who sit in the dreaded middle seat can now enter a lottery to win prizes worth up to $230,000. If you think you can handle that pesky middle seat, you have until April 23rd to enter the lottery. And the McRib is back at McDonald's, but it could be the last time you'll see this fan favorite. According to the McDonald's website, the sandwich is on its farewell tour. They say you have until November 20th to get your hands on one. It's available both in-store and on delivery apps. That's business. I'm Grady Trimble.
Up next, we head to the farm where some animals are helping people heal from tragedy.